Alright guys, today on the Accessibility Army, we're going to try something new. This is a new game that just came out of early access 2 days ago, I think. It's called Hades. It's by the makers of Bastion and Transistor. Those were both really good games. I beat Bastion all the way through, and I made it about halfway through Transistor. Hades is a roguelike action RPG, which roguelikes I don't have a tendency to be fans of because of the fact that when you die you have to start all over. But Hades is different because when you die you become stronger, and that allows you to progress even further. And I want to do a run on the channel just so you guys can see how it is when I play a roguelike. There's various things in the game that I'm going to show you guys that sort of help one who's disabled to progress in Hades. So we're going to start it up and see how it goes. Got a bit of a load screen here, but shouldn't be too much longer. Okay, so this is the startup screen for Hades. That is the son of Hades, and he's who you play as during the game. Now, something pretty awesome that helps with accessibility here. When you go to options, you can not only remap all your controls, which I like, but there's various other things here that help as well. I'm using a PS4 controller, so that helps me out a lot. You can use both types of controllers. It works with both Xbox and PS4, which is great. I'm showing you guys the options menu because when it comes to accessibility, the options menu is a big part of that, and a lot of channels don't really show options menus, so you don't know what you're getting into before you play. And that's one thing that I talked about in my previous video. When developers don't talk about accessibility, it makes it a lot harder to make an informed purchase. Now, there's one thing I want to point out. There's the ability to report bugs in this game, and that's great because, again, this goes back into what I was saying about indie developers. Seems like they care more about the product that they make. So it seems like reporting a bug in a game like this would actually get somewhere because indie developers care about what they make. Now, moving on. In the settings up here, you have your master volume, music volume, all that good stuff. But here's where the important stuff comes in. There's an option down here called God Mode. If some of you can't read what it says, I'll read it for you. What it says is, instantly makes you tougher, more so whenever you die. Death is not a big deal in the underworld. Try this if you find you're struggling and want to focus on the story. Now, I play with this enabled because it allows me to be able to progress further. Were this a normal roguelike, I would end up in a situation like Children of Morta, where I had to write developers and ask them to somehow make the game easier, because roguelikes by nature are designed to be tough. And if you have a disability, they're even tougher. An option like this helps to lessen the burden so that you can actually enjoy the game. Now, so I play with this option toggled on so that when I die, it's not that big of a deal, and you guys will see why in a minute here. So let's start up a run. The last run, I had a pretty good run, so hopefully I'll have a good run while I'm on camera this time. As you can see, I have made 16 escape attempts and earned a total of 200 darkness. Now, escape attempts is basically how much you've died in the game trying to escape. There is an ending to the game. Obviously, I haven't gotten to it because I only just started playing this game yesterday. But, long story short, it's the most accessible roguelike I've ever played, and simultaneously the best one yet, and you'll see why in just a minute. Let's start a run. So here's the game. As you can see, it looks beautiful. And let's move. Here's a guy we can talk to.
Looks like one of the wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you tried shooting them first?
What's great about this guy, Hypnos, he's the god of sleep. I love the character models in this game. But, he tells you who it was exactly that killed you the last time you were killed. So he's great to talk to because you get to find out exactly what killed you. And they do it in a way that doesn't rub it in your face, so it's not frustrating. Let's continue on.
I haven't.
He answers everybody, so it's not like it's a one-way conversation like most games. This is the father of the player character, Hades, obviously the lord of the underworld. So let's talk to him, see what he has to say. He reacts every single time you come back to life, so he's got something new to say, as you can see, because of the exclamation point over his head. Let's go.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity. I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
How can you? Nyx is the night itself and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
The voice acting in this is pretty good across the board. Having said that, the voice actor for Zagreus is, there's some parts where I wish he would have a little bit more emotion. But that's just a nitpick.
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
So as we can see, our father is not very happy about us trying to escape, but we're gonna go try to do it anyway.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
Let's do it. Speak to her first.
My focus is on other matters at this time.
Okay. This tells you, I just had it installed. It tells
As
you
many chances as it takes.
how many times you've died and how many foes you've killed. We're gonna go this way. This guy is a practice dummy. You can test your weapons on him. This is my bow. I like this bow and I have a preference for it simply because it automatically locks onto your targets most of the time. It's not perfect, but as long as you're facing in the direction of a target, you will hit the target. If you're not facing a target, it's kind of a pain because it doesn't respond as well. But if you're facing in the direction of targets, you will likely hit a target. Other weapons I've unlocked so far include the sword, which I'm not gonna use, although it's tempting because it does give me plus 20% darkness, which I like because darkness is currency that you can use to buy upgrades for Zagreus. So those are cool, but we're gonna keep the bow for now just because aim assist is convenient. And just to show you guys what I mean, see, it points straight at the guy I want to hit.
The pain is indescribable.
And he reacts to being hit because his purpose is as a test dummy. This shield is the other weapon I've unlocked. I don't like this one too much. It doesn't. I've yet to understand what it does that the sword doesn't do. But
You just protect me.
I think it is intended to block. However, it seems like I don't understand what the advantage of the shield is over the sword. Is it because it has a wider sweep and that's why it's advantageous? I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna go back to the bow because of the aim assist. So bow it is. Okay, let's start a run. We're gonna jump through this window
Again.
and here we go. Attempt number 17. We have a gift from Aphrodite. The different gods all have different symbols. So if you know the symbols, you know who you're getting a gift from. Let's see what we got here.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
We're gonna go with Heartbreak Strike because that's my main weapon. I tend to use that most of all. You have Flourish, which is your special attack, which I use a lot of times when there's more than one enemy coming in. We're gonna do this.
Love and loss.
Here we go. Enemies. Oh, I hate these. Let's take them up. See, he automatically points at targets, so I killed them all, and now I can move on. Each door has these little bubbles that tell you what you're going to get if you clear a dungeon. In this case, gemstones. So let's go in here and find out what kind of enemies we're going to face. And we have nothing yet. Wait for it. Witches. Those crystals that are shooting at me are a big pain because they do constant damage. But we cleared them up, and you see what I mean by constant damage. They whittled me down. They only hit me once or twice, and they've whittled me down all the way from 50 to 19. So that's 31 points of health in just that little bit. Anyway, on we go.
Mine now.
This portal will take me to meet some kind of unknown entity that will give me a very strong power. The power-up usually sacrifices one thing to make you stronger in other areas, but you have to sacrifice a portion of health to get. In this case, we're not going to do it because I don't have enough health and I need to survive. So let's go. This one will give us health because, as you can see, there's a heart on the door. So here we go. And I got a level up that allows me
Alright, who's
to
next?
gain +3 health for every room that I go into, so that helps. Because if I cleared 2 rooms without getting hurt, that equals 6 health points. Right, so we're gonna take her out, hopefully without getting hurt. No, he's not pointing at her. There we go. She moves a lot, so we're gonna have to shoot more than once here. Oh, she's gone. The only unfortunate part about this weapon is that you can't shoot while you're moving. He's gonna come up behind me. So we're gonna have to move so I can create space. Shoot him. There we go. I just did 5 damage because I have a perk that allows me to do it. So, gonna kill her. It's over. We got health. She got me there, but we are doing fine. So we're gonna move on to the next room. Alright. This one is a gift that we can share with the gods if we are successful. And I need one, so we're gonna do that. Oh, we're gonna kill him first. Because he's gonna be problematic if he sees us. So, let's go like this. The pole is in the way. Kill that. Kill that. Alright. Shoot him. That clears out everybody. So victory is ours. Grab this.
Badge.
Now we have a gift that we can give to the gods. When I see a god that I want to give a gift to, we will give them that. I'll explain how the gifting system works in a little bit. This one will lead us to Chiron so that we can get coins to spend on upgrades. I believe it's upgrades. I want to hit the pink guy over there before anybody because he will be a problem if we don't take him out. There. That was great. The pile of skulls needs to go away ASAP, and so does that guy. With the guys with lasers, you have to react quickly because they can really give you a bad day if you aren't careful. So can these clowns. So we're gonna take them out. There we go. One left. He's gone. Oh, I got him just in time. He was about to cause me a real bad day. 100 coins. Alright.
One more chamber.
I've never gotten one of these, so I don't actually know what this is. Let's try it. I'm basically trying to take out the orbs so I can buy enough time to shoot at her. I need to take out the orbs and then get closer so I can hit them. He's not aiming at them. That's a problem. This is what I mean by sometimes the aim assist is not as responsive as you'd like it. But there we go. Take it. There's another one of those witches shooting blobs at me. I'm gonna try to take her out. She missed. And we got her. I got taken out because I ran into the block. But guys, basically that's how it works. You keep clearing rooms until you die. And as you can see, because I have God mode activated and I died,
That really hurt.
I have 54% damage resistance. So let's do another run now that you guys have the gist for how it works. Or rather, the gist. Sorry. I have servers, and you can pet servers. And as they say, when in hell, make friends. So we're gonna pet servers.
You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy?
Servers likes getting petted. The middle head is sleeping, that's cool. Alright, on we go. But before we go, I'm gonna give a gift to Medusa. Just for fun. Gift Medusa.
Miss Dusa, I wanted you to have this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Here we go. We've given a gift to you.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
So she's given me something. It's a keepsake. I think these provide small buffs. So when we get to my house, we'll figure out what that
Please
one
leave me
does.
to my current task at hand.
That line is kind of funny considering she's just standing there. But we'll move on. We have. Is it 100? I think the next health upgrade is 500. But let's change something. See, that's what I want next is Death Defiance, which is 500 points. But we're gonna need a lot more points before I can get that. Chthonic Vitality is maxed out. So Shadow Presence, deal bonus attack, special damage when striking foes from behind. I can take that. We'll do another one. And what do you guys think? Should I save it or do one more? Oh, we'll do one more. The more damage I can do, the better. And it's maxed out. So now, I don't use reflex that much, so I haven't been getting reflex. But we're gonna get this because then every time I die in the middle of battle, instead of getting back 25% of my health, I'm gonna get back 50. So we're more powerful now, so on we go.
Haven't moved a muscle.
Now, this is where we find all the keepsakes we've gotten. I have this one equipped but the top one is new. So let's see what it does. Ooh, this is useful because I'm always looking for more health. I'm gonna wear this one.
Go with that one.
Thank you to Medusa for the lovely gift. And here we go.
I'm ready. Lady Athena.
Another gift from Athena. Alright.
You've met your distant relatives by now. We don't all share the same demeanor nor see eye to eye. Though all of us, I think, wish you the best.
Divine Strength. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Huh. That sounds good. I don't use my special that much, but it would be useful. Since I use my main attack more, I'm gonna go with this.
Divine protection.
Let's destroy them. Oh, I missed. I took damage there that I didn't want to take, but we'll keep going. So I'm gonna get most of it back when I go through this door. There we go. Of course, the one time I didn't upgrade my special attack is the one time I'm using it the most. Ain't that something? There we go. There we go. We got them all.
Now what?
This is health. So we're gonna go for big guy first. Gotta get a little bit closer.
All set.
Got him. Alright.
Yes.
There we go. Got a little bit of health back. And because I got that broken jug keepsake, we have the ability to spawn health items from broken vases. So our survivability has increased. I just took damage there I shouldn't have taken. There's a key in this one. You use these keys to unlock weapons. So you know. Let's see. Oh, a lot of these laser guys. They cannot be allowed to shoot me. Those guys are some of the most damaging enemies you'll run into. So let's stand behind here. Try to move this. There we go.
Not a fight. Got you back.
That's it. We got ourselves a
Use
key,
this to unlock a weapon.
ladies and gentlemen. So I get one more and then I can get a new weapon. We go through this door. I'm sorry, this door, and we get a gift from Aphrodite. So I think we're going in here. Got him just in time, and so we got ourselves a gift from Aphrodite. Although I must say I took a lot more damage there than I wanted to, trying to get that big guy out of the picture. But what's important is that we got him, so on we go.
You're going to love it on Olympus, little godling. The air is beautiful and brisk, the gardens lush, the feasting plentiful. Why, it must be the opposite of everything to which you are accustomed.
She likes me a lot because I've been giving her a lot of presents, and this is a good enough point for me to explain the gifting system that I mentioned earlier. You pick up gifts sometimes, they're usually bottles of wine, and you can give them to different people, and this causes them to give you better buffs in return. Aphrodite has received a lot of gifts from me, so she's gonna give me a pretty good buff. Let's see what we got. Heartbreak Flourish. I don't dash a lot, so we're going to go with Dying Lament because that one sounds pretty good. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weakness. That sounds useful. Although I'm saying I don't use my special a lot, but in that room that we just completed, I used it a lot more than usual. So, but I'm gonna go with my gut, and my gut says to use Dying Lament, so we got it. Alright. Okay. I like the design of the environments a lot in this. This room is for crystals that allow me to upgrade my character. So we're going laser guys. Hate these guys, but at least this wall is protecting me, and there is a health item here. That wall there saved my butt. Because if it hadn't been for that wall, that guy would have been able to do a lot of damage. But there appears to be someone still. That was great. Another one coming at us. Oh, he's armored. Oh, he killed me fast.
How's that?
I'm dead. Armored guys take a lot out of me. But it's okay, because we get a 56% damage reduction.
So did everybody miss me?
Here we go. We're gonna do one more run, guys.
Hey, Hypnos, what would it take for you to let me through the locked door down the hall?
That's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, master's orders.
Nothing for me back there anyway.
Medusa's head is in here listening.
Had enough yet?
We're gonna do it again, pups. Here we go.
I shall be watching over you in our house alike.
Okay, guys. Let's see how many times I've died now.
How many times has it been now?
15 times. Not doing too bad considering I've died 15 times. Is it 15 or 17? 18. Okay, so 17 would be closer. Alright. Here we go again.
How's it going?
Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
This guy, it sounds like a mobster, and I'm not sure why.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
One more key and I can unlock this weapon. Looks like an interesting one. I hope it's as good as it looks, because the shield was underwhelming. This is gonna be my last run of the night, guys. Let's make it a good one. Oh, a gift from Ares. Hopefully it's something that inflicts doom, because I love that power.
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Your attack inflicts doom. I like that. This is an epic one. Oh, it's the bomb lane, guys. That's it. The bomb lane guys are kind of... Ooh, okay, more darkness. We're going in.
Blasted wretches.
We gotta see that Doom power up really helps. Too bad it's not permanent because that would be amazing. Ooh, a power up from Poseidon. Let's go in here. Before I do that, let me make sure there's not another path. Yes, there is. So a power up from Poseidon or a power up from Ares. I think we're going with Ares since his have been so useful. What kind of enemies are we looking at? Let's see. Not gonna shoot that because that's explosive. I'll blow myself up. So it takes him out.
Lord Ares.
Alright, slicing shot. Doom effects deal more damage when applied multiple times. That sounds good. Dash, I don't dash that much, so blade dash wouldn't be that useful. I don't use the casting attack that much either, probably because my weapon is already ranged. So this is another no-brainer. Do I want to go in here? Minus 21 health to go in here. Or more darkness. I'm going to go with more darkness. Puts us back at full health in a supplanted Doom attack.
That was for last time.
So he's gonna get my dash. I am glad I did that. He almost killed me. Dash saves me at the last second. Every time. I don't use it much, but when I do, it's useful. For those of you wondering why I don't use the dash much when it seems obvious that I should, it's because it's hard for me to dash and shoot and move at the same time. So for anyone wondering why I don't use it, that's why. Because it's a lot of buttons to press at once. Got them all. Take that. Oh, a hammer. That is a new ability, I believe. Let's see what kind of other paths we have here. I forgot what that does. The Fruit of Power. Can't remember if it gives me a new ability or supplants one that I already have. Anyways, just to keep things interesting, we're gonna go with the hammer, but let me break these to see if I can get a health power up out of anything. Don't want to step there. I'm breaking them all because I have they have a plus 3% chance to give me a health pickup. And that's what I'm looking for. Alright guys. Any more vases around here? I don't see any. I think I broke them all and no health pickups. Alright, so we're gonna go with the hammer. Ooh, more vases. Let's break them all. I think that's it. Here we go. Oh, we got them all. Alright. I managed to make it through a section with armored guys.
She'll get this bow back into tip-top shape.
Explosive shot. This is easily my favorite power-up that I've gotten. So far, it's so destructive, and with my upgraded Doom attack, it'll do even more damage.
Good as new.
Ooh, a key if we go in there. Yeah, we're going with the key because I need one more key to get a weapon. Do we get them all? No. That's everybody. We got a key. And that, my friends, is why Explosive Shot is my favorite upgrade that I've gotten so far in this game. We now have 5 keys, which means when I get back to home, I can unlock a new weapon. So, the Fruit of Power, or the power up from the God of Wine. Both of those are good. What do you think, guys? Alright. The fruit from the fruit or the power up. I think we're gonna go with the power up. But first, let me see if I can get some health out of these vases. Nope, none there. None there. Alright. Any other vases? Yup. Ooh, health power up. Alright.
That's a relief.
I will take that. See. Alright, now we have increased our probability of surviving the next room. I'm gonna go in here, it's gonna give me plus 3 health because I have a power up that gives me plus 3 every time I clear a chamber. So, there we go.
You and me.
They took me down. That's alright. I made it pretty far. Not gonna lie. I'm happy with that as an ending note. And with that, guys,
Stupid skeleton twins.
this is the General signing off, and I will see you guys on the next one. Like and subscribe to see more of Hades if you are interested, and I will see you guys on the next one.